Hello everyone, my name is Beckett and welcome back to the channel. And today in Division 2, it's that time of the week, it's Friday, we're going to break down everything going on in the game, the news, upcoming events, as well as TU12 is getting closer and closer, and we're going to have more news on that, as well as the meta is starting to shift with the new Ridgeways Pride buff, and the Eclipse, I don't think working as intended backpack, but we'll see if it gets nerfed in future patches. But before we get started, if you guys enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button. It helps so much. And don't forget to smash that like button. Anything you guys can do, share, like, subscribe. We are growing bigger and bigger every day. Now, before we get into the news, let's talk about Ridgeways Pride and the Eclipse Protocol backpack. Now, this has been changing the meta lately, and I love Ridgeways Pride. I honestly have been trying to fit it into almost every build. There are some gear sets still out there that it can't even fix, as well as the Eclipse Protocol backpack. Now, if you did not know, you can add this onto your backpack if you are using Ridgeways Pride, and you'll get the 30% amplified damage. That is a lot more damage than you would get from Vigilance or probably any other backpack in that slot. All you got to do is re-roll the skill tier. So I don't think that's working as intended, and I don't think the developers want that. So I would expect a change, probably the next patch, TU12, because it would just make certain talents on backpacks useless, as well as Ridgeways Pride just changing PvP too. Now, you may be better off just using your strictly PvP build, but the amount of regen you can get with the Golan, you also have the new Bellstone Armory and the Ridgeways Pride up, and if you put something like Sadist or pretty much anything on your weapon, you're always going to have your bleed up, you're always going to have regen up, and the only way to counter this, for other players at least to counter this, is to stack Hasbro gear. So you might run into a lot of chicken dancers, but if they have to stack more Hasbro, it might force certain players to change their playstyles that they're not always running 100% comfortable with, and will give you the edge anyways. And to touch on the backpack again, if you're not using this backpack with Ridgeways Pride as like a full red build, unless you need a backpack for a certain gear set, I would be putting this on and going farming this out now. Expect it to get nerfed, but it doesn't. You have it in your backpack, and you are going to be wanting Ridgeways with that backpack all the time. The amount of tankiness and damage you can put out at the same time is kind of ridiculous in PvE situations, and still works in PvP situations with that ridiculous build. You are going to be melting people no matter what game mode you are playing. We also had the Manhunt Dust pop off this week, so if you haven't logged on yet, go ahead and log on and start getting that stuff done. You get the free 15 caches, free 15 shade levels, and the season cache at the end of the manhunt. It is worth it, and there is a hunter in the very end of the mission. You just have to go out and find him. Now, if you want more details on the manhunt and the quickest and most efficient way to do that, I made a video yesterday. I will leave a link in the description. You can click on that and go ahead and check that out. We also have the Last Resort apparel event coming to an end. This was a Riker themed cosmetic items that you can get free by just playing the game. I think you get 1 cache for every 4. It was broken in the beginning, but now it's working. So if you want to go out and wrap that up and finish that, I would get that done. You have till November 2nd to turn everything in to get the final item and get everything else. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait till next season for everything to go in the pool. And there is a lot of nice cosmetic items. The baklava, the mask I wear right now all the time is just like a skull jaw mask. It looks pretty awesome. I am loving it. I know a lot of people are loving this apparel event, and I hope they do more nice cosmetic items like this in the future. Now we also have TU12 coming up with Codename Nightmare. We're going to be killing Fei Lao. We are going to have all the information on November 4th on the podcast. I'll be releasing a video that day, but you can always check it out on their YouTube channel. But definitely I will be breaking down all the important details for you guys in a short, concise video, so we know everything and so we can get pumped and hyped to kill Fei Lao. Even if I don't get anything all season, I'll be happy just to stand above her dead body. Now, they did have a routine maintenance just a couple days ago to fix the AI targeting on the drone. I know a lot of people were complaining about it, and I've seen a lot in chat and on Reddit saying it wasn't working, and I honestly haven't been messing with drones for a minute, so it wasn't really a problem for me. I've also heard that people are placing artillery turrets or just turrets down
and they're disappearing, or they're just not there, and it just goes on cooldown. If you're using a hardwired build, it doesn't really matter, so it wouldn't really affect me if I started using a hardwired build again, but I hear it's quite annoying, so let me know down in the comments if that is still a problem. There are also Delta errors going out like crazy. I think it's still on the PlayStation and probably console, because I have not seen it once on PC since I picked up this game. Not one Delta error. The only errors I ever got is getting disconnected from reset or maintenance, and that's it. But are you guys constantly getting disconnected? Maybe it's just a console problem and that sucks, so hopefully it'll get fixed with the new generations, or maybe just consoles F's forever. Now that's all I have for you guys today. I hope we get all these fixes working and hope everything is going well for you guys this week. Good luck with the drops and have a safe Halloween. Do not, just call an Uber, guys, okay? Just call an Uber. Do not drink and drive. Have a great Halloween. Be safe, and I will see you next time.